Welcome back. Thanks so much for joining us. You know, the school board race is fast approaching. I think you can vote early, right?
Yes, you can.
You can vote right
I think
now?
voting started yesterday. Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah, and with us to talk, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. We have Ward Nadir with us, who is running for the school board. And, okay, we're going to ask you a question. If you want us to vote for you, give us your platform, give us your reasoning, or why should we vote for Ward
I have
Nadir?
to sell you on me? Is this
Well, not necessarily personally, but for our viewing audience.
Okay. Well, I've been a teacher in the Harrison school system for several years. While there, I had the opportunity to go to several national conventions, saw what the leading trends in education are. I support Dr. Moss in her platform of first thing is academics. We need to see that we stay where we are and keep on the right track. Our children and faculty and staff need to be safe at all times. And I have been in a school where I had to be escorted to and from my car in order to teach there. And I taught a couple of years in a, quote, ghetto school in Houston, Texas. And we're lucky here in Harrison.
Yeah.
You bet.
Yeah.
And also, I think that we need to be physically responsible to the taxpayer. We have a budget, and we have to look at our budget, and we have to make sure that we're making wise decisions. Like I said, I've been very fortunate in travel in that I've met several nationally known educators, and Ron Clark and Jack McFarland, who are, Ron Clark is a noted disciplinarian and school mentor to many other teachers. And I have been on the Personnel Policy Committee here in Harrison, where different school campuses elect a representative. And while on that, I helped add steps to the teachers' salaries and helped the nurses and secretaries and non-certified personnel get their raises also. From being on that committee and teaching, I know the insides of what a school system should be.
Do you think that that's an advantage for you as someone that may be just coming along and say, I'd like to be a school board member?
I think it is. And Harrison School District has been very good to me, and I want to give back to the community.
Now, you've been a teacher for quite a few years, and you're retired now, right?
Yes, I'm retired from teaching.
Okay.
I work out at the college part-time in the Learning Lab, have several of my former students out there.
Yeah. Well, you know, when we moved back here we moved to Monticello for a few years, and we moved back to Harrison. You were our boys' first teacher that in the school system when they came back.
Yes.
And they talked highly of you when they were coming back. So I mean, that is important to be connected with not only the students but also what the faculty does and the school system.
Right.
Yeah.
And on the board, of course, I know Dr. Moss, but on the board, John Sherman and I are in the same Sunday school department. Let's see here, John and Karen DeZord and Bill Boswell and Dr. Ray and Dr. Melton, I have had all their children. I've been very fortunate. And then Gwen Hoffman and I worked, when I was on personnel policy, she was the board representative on there, so we've worked together closely. And, of course, Bill Boswell and I have a military tie together. And so
You feel like you could work well with the other members
right,
of the
because
school
I
board.
know them and we've worked in different areas before.
Right.
You know, so I think I could.
Well, what was the turning point for you to say, you know, I think I want to be a part of that school board?
Several years ago, Katie Holt said that she was going to, you know, maybe retire someday, and I told her then, I said, I think that I may run for that when, you know, if I'm retired and you decide that you no longer want to be. And I've been thinking about it and praying about it for quite a while, and one day I got 3 phone calls just out of the blue, different people saying, are you going to run for school board this time? And I thought, well, maybe I am. And then 30 minutes later I had another call, and I thought, oh, maybe this is the sign that I'm supposed to. So that was the turning point. But having been a teacher, I think I could represent the teachers and as well as having been on personnel policy, I know more about the budget and how it's spent.
Right.
And I want to give back to the community in this service. And I want to thank you for being able to come and share this with you and with the public.
Sure.
Well, thank you.
We're
glad to have you on here.
Yeah. And may the best person win.
That's right.
There's a lot of signs out there,
right?
And a lot of times we just need to get to know who the person is.
I understand
the
that.
sign don't tell it all.
No, it doesn't.
So we want to give you the opportunity to come in here to.
And I've been very fortunate, and I've met a lot of people during this campaign that I otherwise wouldn't have known. I think. I want to be sure to reemphasize that the Harrison school system is wonderful, and everything is on the right track. And we just want to keep bigger and better.
Huh? Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Warden, thanks so much for being here.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
And good luck with your campaign. You probably got a lot of hard work ahead of you the next few days.
Right. Early voting started
Tell
yesterday.
us about that. Okay.
You can vote. This is Wednesday, so you can vote Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Monday at the courthouse. I believe the hours are 8:30 to 4:30.
Okay.
And then next Tuesday, everyone will vote at First United Methodist Church at the end of Bower Street.
All right.
So
I noticed somewhere on some of the information we had that you provide rides. Is that right?
Oh, yes. If someone needs a ride to the polls, they can call 741-4744.
Okay.
Some friends of mine volunteered to do that for me.
Great.
All right. Well, good.
So,
thank you so much.
Well, thank you
I'm glad
again.
you're being involved.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much for being here. Up next, we have Eric Parker and Carolyn Arnold from Community First Bank, and they brought some stick horses, I think. I don't know why, but we'll find out. Stay with us.
You get to ride them?